Hey, what's going on? It is the governor, and I am here to talk about The Key Is Me. That is the chapter that we will be discussing today with Thinking with the Big Head. And with that being said, the key is me. It's just as it sounds. The key is me, and in the process of being a great me, I have to know me. I have to know who I am. I have to know what type of player I am in the game. Because if I'm gonna build a team, if I'm gonna work with people, I need to know what I am and who I am and what my role is and what I bring to the table in each and every situation. What we're gonna start to learn is like remember how we talk about there's levels to this, and each person we're we're playing we may be playing on a different level with each person. Each person becomes their own microcosmic version of the game. You're playing the game with them, but you're playing the game with them to achieve this bigger level or this bigger goal. And when you're playing the game with them, you're playing the game with them and you're going to go back and forth, but you realize that you two are teammates. People that you choose to be around, and this is important for you to understand, the people that you choose to be around in life are your teammates. They are the people that you will work with in life to reach your goals. They could be either roadblocks or they could be boosters. I mean, it's really up to you. It's up to you how you want to govern yourself with these people. But thinking with the big head lays out the game or lays out life that it's this game, and this game we have teammates, and our teammates play certain positions. And these positions, we recognize what they are because they are the things that define um, whether or not they, well, excuse me, not whether or not they, excuse me, whether or not they're fulfilling their role because you know their role. You know, as a part of what it is that they're doing to help you achieve the goal, if they're filling their position or whether or not you need to find somebody else. And so we break this down into three major positions. You got your center, you got your forward, and you got your guard. And there's going to be attributes and from each type of person. There are going to be attributes excuse me, there could be attributes of each position in each person or in you. Like if you're a forward, think about a forward. You have something called a point forward, much like LeBron James or like a Scottie Pippen would play, where you have the size and game of a forward, but are able to pass the ball and see the court and work with people to the point where you can be the facilitator or the coordinator. And that's all of these things will be based upon your personal attributes and the situation that you're in. Each relationship is based upon two fundamental principles. The first one is every every relationship is going to have a give and take. So you're going to be giving something to someone, and that person is going to be giving something to you. And the second uh, thing that each relationship is going to have, it's going to have a person that is going to be of dominance, and there's going to be a person that is submissive. And so, in certain situations, you're going to be the dominant person. In certain situations, you're going to be the submissive person. And so, depending upon the situation, depending upon what level, where we are in the game, and what it is that we're doing, we may be on either side of the spectrum, but we know that there's a spectrum there and we're on either side. And we know that there's a give and take. And so there always needs to be a recognition of, am I achieving my goals in both of these areas? Uh, in this relationship, am I playing the teacher or am I playing the student? Am I playing the administrator or am I the student or the employee, or like where am I in this relationship? Am I the dominant one? Am I the submissive one? Is that what I want to be? You could be in a position of dominance and you don't want to be in control. You're like, hey, I don't want to lead. In this situation, I don't want to lead. You may be thrust into that position and that may not be the position that you want. So you may need to govern yourself accordingly so that you can be the student because you may want to learn. Vice versa, you may be the student and you're like, hey man, I want to be the teacher in this relationship. Aside from that, when it comes down to the give and take, you want to make sure that you have that you're receiving and giving the things that you want to give and receive. If you want to be with somebody and you want to give them yourself, but you end up finding out that you only end up giving this person money, or if you're like, man, I'm spending all this time with this person, I really don't want to spend all this time with this person. Why don't I use this money? And so this person can spend some of this time with my money and do things, but they'll be doing things with me in mind because they're using my money. But I know what it is that I'm giving. I know what it is that I'm receiving. Why? Why is this important? Because I'm operating with the big head. I don't leave anything up to chance. I know what's going on. I know what time it is. I'm the man. I'm the man. If I'm the man, I gotta know what time it is. So if I gotta know what time it is, I gotta know what position I'm playing. I gotta know what position this person is playing. I gotta know what am I getting from this person. What is this person getting from me? Because I don't need no dead weight. I'm trying to go up here. And so if I'm trying to go this way and you are dead weight, then what are you doing for me but holding me down or pulling me down? Unless that's what I want. Unless I want you to be the weight that humbles me and keeps me, low to the ground in a situation, then but I know this. I don't just do and not know. That would be operating with my little head because I'm just going by. This kind of feels good and it looks good and she's pretty and so we're hanging out. I really don't know. She's kind of cute, but no, that's not gonna work. That's not operating for us. So with the key is me. We learn the positions. We learn how they work with one another. This is something I really want you to read so that you can start to think about. Like as you read about the positions, you can start to think in your mind. Have I done this before? Did it? Well, was I in a situation like this? I don't really want to verbalize it. I would rather you read it because in the process of you reading it, I would want the movie to play in your mind of situations that you could relate to so that you could start to figure out within yourself what position that you play, not based upon what sounds good. If you read it and you see it in your head, and there'll be a relation, and then you'll be able to feel it. And so that's what we're looking to do here with the key is me. The key is me is I have to learn these other individuals. How do I do this? My hows and my whats, my exercises, my journal, keeping track. And with learning these other individuals, I get to learn what position they can play, how they can help me achieve the goal, how we can work together and move up. But also, I learn because these people have X, Y, Z, they already have these things. There's something that it is that they want from me. I must offer something that is different. So it gives me an opportunity to learn what I have to offer. It gives me an opportunity to learn how well I work with certain type of personality traits and people because the key is me, and I'm always looking to put myself together with a team to work efficiently and effectively with the people around me. So if I know me, I know well what I work with, I know well with what works with me. That's very, very important. Very important to understand. Something that I learned early in life. The same thing that I might like might not like me, but the thing that likes me likes me. So what's important at a certain point in time? What it is that I like or what it is that likes me? Think about that. What's important? What it is that I like or what it is that likes me? Because what it is I like might not like me. And so, what type of dissonance or what type of internal strife will this cause me being around something that I like but obviously doesn't like me as compared to me being around something that likes me? And so, if I like myself, first and foremost, I'm the governor, VA, represent the state of lovers. And in the state of lovers, you can't love no one more than you love yourself, baby. And so if you love yourself and you recognize I love myself, I always want to feel good. I love myself. Now, what's gonna make me feel good? Something that I like that doesn't like me, so it's not gonna reciprocate the likeness, or something that's just infatuated with me and I'm already infatuated with myself. I can learn to like you. Shit, I can learn to like you. Why? Cause you like me. Shit, you done did me a favor. Like you think that I'm somebody. If think about this. You dream of being a super duper mega pop star. Okay? Super duper mega pop star. To be a super duper mega pop star, you need to sell a whole bunch of records. Now, when you go to your show, are you going to show, and you look out in your crowd, right? You see, man, all these people here, I want to make money, I want to sell this CD. Am I going to go hug a woman that I think is pretty, that I might like, and I recognize there's only 5 types of this, like there's 5 women in this whole crowd that look like this person, that resembles this person. That's what I like. So do I go give them some love? And I'm trying to sell records, trying to be a mega pop star. And then over here, I have this whole group of people that I find super duper unattractive. The fuck? I wouldn't walk down the street with these motherfuckers. But they love me. These people over here, these 5 people over here, they don't love me. These people over here love me, and I'm trying to be a super duper mega pop star. And so I'm trying to sell my CD. Am I going to go give the love to the people that love me, or am I going to go give the love to the people that I love or I like? Think about what my goal is. My goal is to be the man to the most people. I'm the man. Like, I have to sell myself over here. I've already been sold over here. These people are ready to lay down roses so I can walk on them. What am I going to choose? Which one would be better for me? What if I just looking at this over here? Like, I really don't even know this over here. Like, I'm just looking at it and I like it. And it doesn't like me. This over here likes me. What am I going to do? And that's the thing. When you transcend from the hunter to the farmer, it's different. You're chasing this animal. You're living this wild chase over here, and you're living a certain way. When you become the farmer, you're living and planning and plotting differently. And so you're looking for fertile ground. Why wouldn't something that's already infatuated with me, like, I don't have to do anything. The ground is already fertile. The ground is like, yo, come plant your seed here. And they want me to plant my seed there, not for what I look like, but for who I am. And that's what they want me to judge them by, who they are. So what am I going to do? And that's where the key to me, the key is me comes into play, because I have to recognize what level I'm on. What do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? Like, because sometimes I have the air for mistakes. I have the air to be able to afford to take a loss. And then at some point in time, at some levels in the game, I can't take no loss. Like when I start to realize what level of the game that I play on, and aside from the fact of how I might look or what I might have, depending upon the decisions that I made in the past, I may be fucked up. I may be ugly. According to thinking with the big head, I might be the lowest of the low. And so if I'm the lowest of the low, how am I going to govern myself? How am I going to judge myself? Am I going to judge myself as a person that has made mistakes and needs to be fixed? Or am I going to judge myself as a person that hasn't reached a certain level? And with that, the key is me. Power up. I'm the guy. Gotta go.